Thanks for coming back to visit for the show and for the time that we have together. I appreciate you spending it with me. I want to share something with you about that question: how can I have more fun today than I ever thought possible? I'm going to remind you to ask that repeatedly. And don't seek it out, but it will find you. It will. However, it helps to keep yourself in an upbeat mood, and all kinds of good things come from that. And if you ever catch yourself in a blue mood or focusing on negative stuff, you have to shift your mind away from it, don't you? That's where I am peace, I am love, I am the blissful one really comes in handy. That's a good mantra to have anytime you have a negative thought. The whole point is to have more fun than we ever thought possible, especially during these times of upheaval. It's going to happen. It's going to keep happening. So our ability to rebound and have a good time along the way is key to enjoying the ride called your life. So what you can do to bring about some fun, I don't know. Let's see. Let's imagine something. This is just made up, but you've been in lines. So picture a line at a grocery store. It's an extraordinarily long line. Okay, you can picture people with their carts, men, women, all ages, right? Standing in line, just looking forward. Now, just picture that all of those grown-ups are now like 7 to 9-year-olds. Okay? Or even 5. There's some younger ones. They're the ones behind the carts and waiting in line, whatever. What do you think kids would do if they found themselves in a line like that? Right? They would probably find a way to play tag or, I don't know, peekaboo. They would find something to play with because that's their mindset. I want to inspire grown-ups to go out there and play slaps next time they're in a line. You know I'm a fan of this game. You're standing in line at the bank, TikTok, right? You just turn to the person behind you and challenge them to slaps. I'm telling you, it works. I wish I'd thought of that the other day at the drugstore when there were some eye rolls from a manager and a sick cashier and lots of tension in the air. If somebody had been standing behind me, I might have thought of it, but the lady in front of me was definitely not open to it. So, use some good judgment. You don't want to just necessarily ask everybody, but it's so delightful. And it's an energy shift for everyone. And it can really help you to stay elevated. Because that's where you can really just create synchronicities and you just feel the flow and you're smiling and you don't even have to have a reason why. And smiles open doors and voila, all that from you playing slaps in the bank line. Hey, it's possible. It's completely doable. If you can think of it, it can be. And since what you focus on grows, you get more of it. Why not focus on how can I have more fun today than I ever thought possible? And see what shows up. I think that we've got a bunch of grown-ups, they're really just still kids with grown-up faces who are stressed and worried and, they're preoccupied. Playing a game of slaps with somebody real quick is harmless, good, clean fun. It breaks up the energy with the slap sound. You see who's more competitive real quick. And that distraction for both of you away from, the crumbling of Rome. Okay. Oh, okay. Is bringing peace to the world. And that's what this is all about. When you are out having a good time, like a 7-year-old on a playground, do you think they're worried about getting in trouble at school that day? No, they're totally focused on play. You see, I like to pick up where the spiritual group teacher Abraham Hicks leaves people off. I believe in see it, say it, let it go, or make it so. And what happens though is, Esther Hicks will remind you to just go have fun. And that's where people fall off the cliff. I like to pick up where Abraham Hicks leaves you off so that you don't fall off the cliff nearly as much. And that way, in that state, the universe can align itself to your, manifesting and materializing that which you want instead of more what you don't want. It's so easy to get aggravated with the idiots, the clowns on stage, the dumbasses. They're by definition stupid, just like they're smart people. There are stupid people, okay? We've established that, okay? Sorry. But in the course of recognizing who you're working with, you'll draw less of them to you as you go, oh, okay, and let them go. And then every time you see some sort of like little kerfuffle or chaos or trouble walking right towards you, you can just recognize it and go, oh, okay. Do you want more or less of that? You know the answer. Move your feet accordingly. That's really the way to stay on the playground. Now, you don't want to get in the playpen. Now, we've talked about the playpen where the babies are. These are the younger souls. And the ones that have chosen not to figure out how to stand up and walk yet. Okay. I'll remind you, it was an average of 500 falls or fails before you could stand up and take a step. That's known by chiropractors. Lots of bumps on the butt, huh? Anyway, they're still down there. And they do baby things. They do. So stay away from them. Don't kick the baby. Don't pick up the baby. Just say, there's a baby. No, I don't do babies. Gooty goo. Bye. I want to encourage you to look at who's around you and who maybe you could do less or more of, and move your feet accordingly. And have a playful spirit, because your inner child right now is taking cues from the grown-up, and as the grown-up in your world, how you see things is how you experience them, and not just in the moment, but later. It's like ripples that go out and come back and meet you later. So as you go along and you're moving boulders out of the way, there will be what looks like sometimes no progress or rubble or, leftovers. Hang in there. It's just the remnants of the old stuff. Just hang in there. You're still doing the right thing. It will work out. I promise. That's what I'm here for. Thanks for joining me today. I hope you'll subscribe, share the show with somebody you know. I appreciate that so much. I really want to bring about world peace, one person having a great time at a time. Don't you? This is Lonnie Ray, and I'm out for now, but I'll be back. Oh my goodness. That's the sound of a donkey laughing his ass off at a dog who poked his nose at the electric fence. Who knew donkeys could laugh at other animals? But you've got to look it up on YouTube.